Hey guys, so I've been grinding away on my Sonic Adventure 2 video, and yeah, that's been pretty tiring. The thing's already over an hour long, so yeah, I was starting to get burnt out, and on top of that, I've been doing covers of all the Sonic 1 OST tracks over on my other channel, so I'll drop a links in the description to it if you want to check those out. So, to keep myself from getting so burnt out, I thought, hey, you know it'd be nice? A break. And what better way to take a break than by ranking all the zones from Sonic 1? How hard could it be, right? I'll be honest, I haven't played the original Sonic 1 as much as I've played its sequels. I definitely prefer the later games, but I have played this game since I was a kid. So, I thought, why not? I went back and I did 2 fresh run-throughs just for fun, and now I'm ready to rank every zone and talk about what I really think of them. Sounds simple enough? Good, let's get right into it. Starting with my least favorite zone, Labyrinth Zone. And honestly, who expected anything else to be at the bottom? Everyone saw this coming. Labyrinth Zone sucks. There is no way around it. You got slow movement in the water, and like 80% of the level is water. You're under constant threat of drowning, so you have to camp out around air bubbles constantly. And the music sucks. It sucks so bad that when I tried to make a version of it for my OST covers, the challenge wasn't making it sound good. It was making it sound not horrible. That's how bad it is. The only redeeming thing this zone has is a cool skip in Act 1. That's it. And if the only good thing I can say about your level that you've built is the fact that, hey, at least there's a good skip, something has gone terribly wrong. Next up is Scrap Brain Zone. And yeah, to start with some positives, the music is awesome. Straight up, one of the best tracks in the whole game. And I actually like the transition between acts. How Act 1 takes place outside, and Act 2 takes place inside. It's a cool idea. And the momentum wheels in Act 2, also pretty fun. I'll give it that. So why is it so low on the list? Well, because this zone is basically a giant compilation of death traps. There are death traps everywhere. Death traps here, death traps there, death traps around every corner. It's like the developers said, hey, what if everything tried to kill you every 5 seconds? And then they just did that. You literally can't walk 5 steps without running into something trying to kill you. You have to be on your toes constantly, and not in a fun way, in a please stop that kind of way. And Act 3, the less we say about Act 3, the better. So Scrap Brain has some great ideas, great music, and a great atmosphere, but everything else just sucks. Next on our list is Spring Yard Zone, which I'm putting at the number 4 spot. The music here is fine. Not amazing, not terrible, just okay. But the zone itself, honestly, it's pretty fun. You get a lot of really good speed sections, the bouncy springs are awesome, and the whole place feels like a prototype for Eggman Land. Or even closer, a rough draft of Casino Night. You can tell this idea would eventually get fully refined in Casino Night Zone in the sequel, but here, it's still a ton of fun. Now, the only real downside to this zone, besides the fact that I don't really vibe with it like I do some later ones, is the spike enemies. These stupid spike enemies, I cannot stand them. They camp out exactly where you don't expect them, and you have to hit them just right by rolling into them or you take damage. It's picky, it's awkward, and it's just not fun. But outside of these little annoyances, everything else in Spring Yard is either great or at least solid. Next up, we have Green Hill Zone. Yeah, Green Hill. I am gonna be destroyed in the comments section because of this. Look, the music is good. It's not bad at all. But I think it's extremely overrated. This is not the best Sonic track of all time. And it's most certainly not the best Sonic level of all time. I don't get why people treat it like the holy grail of Sonic level design. Now, to be fair, it is a great first level. It's easy, it's momentum friendly, and it does a fantastic job teaching newcomers how Sonic works. As a tutorial zone, I would absolutely call it top tier. The visuals, though, honestly, they're pretty boring. I get why they kept things simple. It's the first zone. You don't want to overwhelm players. But nothing here impresses me. Even the waterfalls, which some people love, just doesn't do anything for me. Sure, on the original Genesis, some of them had this cool rainbow effect, but overall, the visuals are just bland to me. So yeah, Green Hill made it into my top 3, but it's far from my favorite. It's enjoyable, it's iconic, but for me, it's extremely overused and extremely overrated. And in our number 2 spot, we've got Starlight Zone. And yeah, this one, it's just pretty good. For starters, it has a really nice balance of speed and platforming, and nothing about this zone ever feels unfair. It's also a pretty easy zone overall, and the music is extremely relaxing and calm. And after dealing with some of the more stressful zones in this game, Starlight feels like a breath of fresh air. And yeah, technically there are these spike ball enemies, but honestly, other than that, there are no truly annoying gimmicks here. Nothing that makes me groan, nothing that makes me slow down, and nothing that ruins the flow of the level. It's not a perfect zone, but I never dread playing it. So, the number 2 spot it is. And lastly, my number 1 zone in the entire game, Marble Zone. For starters, Ancient Ruins aesthetics. Do I need to say anything else? I freaking love Ancient Ruins, so naturally I was going to be drawn to this zone. Ever since I was a kid, this was the level I absolutely loved in Sonic 1. Heck, I'm pretty sure this level and Aquatic Ruin are the reasons I absolutely adore Ancient Ruin levels in games. On top of that, Marble Zone has the best music in the entire game, at least to me. It's just so atmospheric, and it fits the zone so well. And I can already hear you saying in the comments section, "But Troy, Marble Zone is slow!" And to that I say, I don't need to be going fast to have fun in a Sonic game. And if you absolutely want to go fast, there are plenty of sections in Marble Zone where they're risky, yes, but you can go fast and skip over some of the slower sections. So yes, Marble Zone is my favorite zone in all of Sonic 1, and it's sitting proudly in the number 1 spot. And yeah, that's my Sonic 1 level ranking. Make sure you drop your ranking down in the comments below. I am very curious to see how you would rank the zones in Sonic 1, and whether you agree or disagree with my picks. Also, if you want to check out my other channel, I have left a link in the description where I just finished covering the entire Sonic 1 OST. In fact, the music you've been hearing in the background of this video is from those covers. So if you're interested, definitely check them out. And thanks for watching. This is Troy Schultz, the Anti-Gamer Slayer, signing off!